Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Alpha Cooking Show. I'm Lindsay. Today, me and my team will be showing you how to use the Thermomix to make drinks, dessert, main course. All right, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and it's going to be a fun and exciting class. Okay. So before I start, can I know how many of you are new here, has not seen a demo yet? Please type 1. And how many of you are already a user? Please type 2 in the chat room. 1, Faiza, hi, welcome. Welcome. All right. Okay, so a little bit of myself. My name is Lindsay. I've been a Thermomix user for the past 8 years. Okay, until today, it's still, I'm still loving it. It's still my little baby in my kitchen, great helper. And finally, I decided to join as an advisor to help spread the love of Thermomix and to help everybody to cook better, healthy meals. All right. So, okay, so welcome. Okay, let's talk a bit about what is important to you when it comes to cooking. Wow, I see a lot of ones. Very good. Okay, so what is important to you when it comes to cooking? Is it time saving? Is it easy? Is it healthy? Is it creative? And of course, easy. You don't want to be always cracking your head what to cook, what to make for dinner. And then, and also you want to make sure that you're cooking healthy meals for your whole family, not only for yourself, okay, for your elderly, for your parents, right? So fast and easy, yes, that is so important. And with everything is moving so quickly and we're so busy, the kids are still at home. So we want to really minimize our time in the kitchen. So that is why we have Thermomix here to help us ease all these problems. Okay, so a little bit of the background of Thermomix. So it is a world-class German quality. Our company is Vorwerk. It's been around for almost 135 years in the business. So one of the product is Thermomix, our famous, now with the latest TM6, okay? And it is being presented in over 80 countries globally, all right? And we have hundreds of awards, recognition, and patent breakthroughs, and also a lot of master chefs has endorsed the Thermomix. So when you watch Master Chef, you can always see in the background, the chefs are using Thermomix to help them to speed up the process and also giving delicate results, okay, because it is such a skillful and powerful tool, okay. So Thermomix has been our personal kitchen assistant since the 1960s. So it all started off as a blender, and then it slowly evolved and it added the thermal heating function. So it came up to, so we have the TM31, TM5, and now with the latest technology and the built-in Wi-Fi, large touch screen. Now this is the TM6, our latest original super all-in-one kitchen machine category. So we are the best world-selling all-in-one super kitchen machine. So there's over 12 million households which are using Thermomix today. And one Thermomix is being sold every 23 seconds, believe it or not. Okay, and we also have a team of well-trained professional advisors worldwide, which around 50,000 well-trained professional advisors to assist you. Okay, so discovering the Thermomix. Okay, before I start to show you the parts, when you purchase your Thermomix, these are the parts that you will be getting. Before I show you that, I will start with my recipe first. So today I'll be making lemongrass, mint, and ginger tea. Okay, so I have saved this recipe in Cookie Do. So what I need to do is I just access into my cookie dough and start cooking. Okay. So it says here, place in 2 fresh ginger, 2 cm peeled. So I've already prepared everything. Okay. And 15 cm pieces fresh lemongrass cut into half. So I've prepared. So it's an insert measuring cup into mixing lid bowl. So this is your measuring cup. Okay, insert it, right? So I'm gonna close it. Okay, and it has fixed the speed and time for me. So what it's gonna do is, it's gonna chop for me the ginger and the lemongrass. So it has set for me 10 seconds, there's no temperature, and the speed will be speed 7. Okay, so I just need to dial the knob. It's done. Okay. Sorry. So as you can see, I only put in so little ingredients, okay, just 1 lemongrass and 1 cube of ginger. So with such a big bowl, but it's so powerful, with so little ingredient, Thermomix is also able to chop for me to this, up to this. It's amazing, right? Okay, so I will scrape down. Okay. So, you know, regardless of how small the amount, or, you know, don't have to worry. Thermomix can make it for you. Okay. Okay, so now next, scrape down. So it says add in 8 to 10 sprigs of fresh mint leaves. So I've already prepared. So I just add it in. Okay. So 30 grams of lemon juice. So I've already pre-measured my lemon juice, but if you're doing it at home, you don't have to pre-measure everything because we have a weighing scale here. So you just tear it to 0. So you don't even have to bring out any of your weighing scale or whatsoever. So just tear directly from the bowl. So you just tear. Okay. All right. Okay. So 800 grams of water. So I'm going to tear again. Okay, almost there. Right. Oops. Okay, so now it says insert measuring cup with the lid on. Okay, we're gonna close it, and okay, it has fixed for me. So now what we're gonna do is we are brewing the ingredients, okay, at a very controlled temperature, 100 degrees. All right. So 6 minutes, 100 degrees, and turn to speed 1. So it is slowly, you know, rotating the blade. Okay. So while it's cooking, let me continue. So when you purchase your Thermomix, you will have this whole set. Okay. What are these? Okay, this is the varoma. Okay, this is the varoma tray. Okay, this is where you steam your food. Okay, this is the tray. You can feed up to almost 1.5 kilo chicken in it. Okay, so you put your chicken here, and then you stack up. You can cook your vegetables, you can cook your steamed eggs, you can even put a layer of your salmon or your steamed, fish. Okay, so it's up to you. So this is what we call layer cooking. Okay, multi-layer cooking with Thermomix, and this is the lid. Right. So what you do is normally when you're cooking at the bottom, you just place this on top. So while it's cooking here, the heat will go up to here, so it cooks at the same time, everything. Okay. So this is your aroma. So this is your spatula you saw me using just now to scrape all the ingredients. Okay, so this is a spatula. This is also how I will show you later how the function of this hook for the simmering basket. Okay, so we have the varoma and then we have the splash guard. So the splash guard is to cover the top of the lid to prevent oil splattering, because some of the ingredients or recipe requires high temperature cooking, like making sambal, making fried shallot, crispy garlic. So all this recipe requires this. So to put it on here to prevent oil from splattering everywhere, to going on your tabletop. So this is a splash guard. Okay, so you have the measuring cup. Okay, I'll show you here. We have the measuring cup. It has a marking of 50 to 100 milliliter. So you don't need a separate measuring bowl, to measure your liquid. So you have this. This can also work as a cup for your rice. So for me, when I cook at home to make a cooked rice, I will use this as a cup. So it's 3 cups of rice. So I will fill the rice with this measuring cup. Okay, and all our materials are BPA free. So it's safe. It's safe to be cooked in high heat. Okay, and just like how our baby bottles, BPA free. Okay, so this is the lid. So this is the simmering basket. Okay, what is the use of the simmering basket? So the simmering basket is, you can cook your vegetables, you can boil your potatoes, your broccoli, and most importantly, cook your low GI rice. Okay, so when you cook your rice in the simmering basket, all the starch from the rice will be removed and you'll be consuming healthy low GI rice. So for those who are on a diet, who are diabetic, who have to watch their diet on eating rice and carbs, so this is the best way to cook your rice with low GI. Okay, so you put your 3 cups of rice here. All right, so you wash it, you place it in the bowl. Okay, you fill it up with water and you cook it. So when you remove the rice, you will see all the starchy water in the bowl. So this is how it works with this hook. So you just remove it like this, because after cooking the rice, it will be hot, or after steaming your vegetable or boiling them. So this is how you remove your simmering basket with the spatula. Okay. So now we have the butterfly whisk. So butterfly whisk is for those who love to make a pavlova, who have a lot, thickening your sauce, making mayonnaise, doing your whipped cream. This is very important. This will help you with the perfect cream. Okay, so you just insert it onto the mixing knife. It's very simple. Just how like that. Okay, so when it's turning, it goes like that, right? So this is the butterfly whisk. And then of course we have the mixing bowl. It's a 2.2 liter mixing bowl with a very powerful blade. Okay, we have this blade is you can do reverse and non-reverse. So the reverse one is to prevent your food from chopping when it's cooking. Okay, so it will go like that at the spoon speed. It will go slow. But if you want to chop your ingredients, you want to mill your sugar, your flour, grind your coffee, it will go at this speed where it's on the sharp side of the blade. So this is how powerful it is. So later you will see one of our presenters showing you how to make ice ABC. You know how powerful it is. From ice cube, it turned out into like ice, you know. Okay. So this 2.2 liter bowl, we can cook up to 6 people, right? In this bowl. Okay. So it is done now. Let's see. Next. So it says add 1.5 tablespoon of honey. It smells so good. Let's add honey. Okay. So I don't have to buy, you know, those infusion tea bags anymore. I can make it at home, and then I can brew it at a perfect temperature, and you get the best of the aroma out of the ingredients. Okay, so it says next, insert measuring cup. Next, okay, it will blend and mix the honey for 30 seconds, speed 3. Smells so good. So you can see you can cook with your Thermomix anywhere you want. Right now, I'm at my dining area, on my dining table. So you can cook it here, you can cook it on the balcony, in your garden, you know. So, and there's no mess everywhere, there's no fumes, you know, it's only steam and you know. Okay, let's see, it's done. So using a fine mesh sieve, strain into the heat-proof glasses. Okay. Just let me take a sieve. Okay, so I have a sieve here. You can see. So let me show the camera to you. Look at that. It's good. Okay, I'm going to let it cool down. So easy, right? While talking to you all, I already brewed a very nice, refreshing ginger lemongrass mint tea. You know, the weather is so hot and humid these days, and we feel a bit dry in the throat. You know, it's a good recipe. Okay, let me continue. Right, so where were we? So yes, the mixing bowl, 2.2 liter, you can cook for 5 to 6 people comfortably. Okay, and of course we have the touch screen here, the latest one, which is a 6.5 inch touch screen, 6.8 inch, sorry. So you have all your cookie dough access here. So when you want to look for your recipe, you just go in here. It's like a recipe platform directly from the machine. You don't even have to go to your phone, your Padlet. Later, you know, my colleague, my partner will talk about the cookie dough. Okay, and then of course we have the German frictionless motor, which doesn't need a fan to cool it down like the olden technology. You know, when your laptop or etc. You know, when it's heating up and then you start to hear fan in the laptop, like, you know, making so loud noise to cool down the machine. But because it is frictionless, and it doesn't need a fan. And the motor, it goes up to 40 RPM to 10,700 RPM. So it is very powerful. And later you will see when my partner present her next dish, she will show you the powerful, the function of this powerful motor from making the ice cube into crushed ice. Okay. Okay, so there are 3 ways to own your Thermomix today. So the first plan is RM6988, 6,988. So for 6,988, you get the whole set of what I just showed you. I forgot to show you as well. Include this amazing basic cookbook. Okay, it's one of my favorite. You get everything in it. Okay, and also we have financing plan up to RM 9 ringgit a day. So interest free. You can check with your advisor how to go about with this plan, and we of course we have another plan as well. So please refer to your advisor, okay? Or after you become a customer, join us as an advisor and get your second machine for free, okay? So one Thermomix does it all. So as you see just now, I was brewing my tea, okay? Then later my teammate, she'll be making a dessert, and then the other one will be making a main course. So all in one machine. So tell me, how many of you have a lot of appliances in your kitchen that is not being used and is being kept in the cupboard? And I'm sure a lot of you also don't even know what appliances you have in your kitchen, right? So for me, before Thermomix, I have so many. So I have a lot of appliances. It's all like, you know, all in at the bottom of my cabinet. I have to really dig it out to look for, you know, my ice cream maker, my blender, I even have, I don't remember what I have, a really old bread maker or something like that, but I never use it because it never turns out. So end of the day, I waste a lot of money buying a lot of appliances that I never use. But with Thermomix, you will definitely use it because it will be every day on your kitchen top, because it's such a beautiful, machine. And it's so advanced now. You don't even need, like all cookbooks everywhere, everything is installed here, okay, directly touchscreen on your fingertips. So what Thermomix can do, it does it all. It blends, it seeds, it steam, it emulsify, it stirs, it light fry, high temperature, it kneads, it whips, it mince, it even pre-clean for us. Okay, who loves cleaning after cooking? Who loves to clean after cook? So when you make your bread, your curry, it's like you were so, after making, especially kneading your dough, sticky dough, and it's such a hassle to clean the bowl, but Thermomix will do the cleaning for you, okay? So it has a cleaning function to clean your dough, to clean sticky stuff, to when you brown your meat, it's all stuck in there. It will also clean for you. So one thing less to do, cleaning, okay? And it slow cooks, and it does sugar stages, and it has sous vide. So later on, my partner will explain deeper into that. Okay, so it is your perfect kitchen assistant for everyone. Okay, everyone should have at least one Thermomix at home. Okay, regardless you are single or you're married or you're with children or you're about to start a family, and if you have elderly at home, they have to eat, a special diet. They have to eat healthy. I mean, everybody has to eat healthy today. Okay. And like those who are on a strict diet, this is perfect. Okay, we have a lot of recipes. When you purchase a Thermomix, we have a great recipe community platform for you to join. Okay, so everybody should have a Thermomix. It's for everyone, the lifestyle. So fast and fresh every day, like how I showed you just now. I just made a very fast and fresh brew mint lemongrass ginger tea. Okay, so besides that, also you can also make your lemonade in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. So when you have house party, kids party, you want to serve everyone lemonade, can. In 2 seconds, you get to serve all your guests lemonade, and they'll be like, wow. Okay, and you get to also, grind your coffee powder, and like I mentioned earlier, your flour, your sugar. All right. Okay, so this is all now from my side. I'm going to pass it to my other partner to present her next dish. See you later.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Olivia. So today I'd like to share with you all about cookie dough. So the recipe I'll be sharing with you today is the turmeric chicken. So cookie dough, what is cookie dough? Cookie dough is our award-winning recipe library. Currently, we have more than 74,000 recipes, okay? And the benefit of using cookie dough is that all the recipes are step-by-step and guided, okay? So if you are a noob cook, do not worry. All you need to do is prepare your ingredients and have your Thermomix with you, because all the recipes are right here on the screen, okay? So you can view cookie dough via your TM6 screen, on your phone or your desktop, okay? So it's very easy to use. And for those of you who are great cooks at home, like myself, I like to cook, sometimes, we seem to be cooking the same dishes daily. So with cookie dough, there are a lot of recipes that you can explore, and you can get a lot of ideas, and you can be very creative with your cooking. Okay, so without further ado, let me start my recipe. So first, select the recipe here, and then you can scroll up. You will see the ingredients to prepare, okay, and also the method. Okay, so I've already prepared all the ingredients, and now all I need to do is tap on start. So it says to place a bowl on the mixing bowl lid, and then to weigh the chicken, and also I've already done that. And then it says to marinate with 1 teaspoon of salt, sugar, light soy sauce, okay? So I have done that, and normally what I like to do is I like to marinate the chicken, and I like to put it in a Ziploc bag, okay, so that it's evenly marinated, very easy. Okay, so I've done that, and you leave it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to marinate. Okay, so every single step is it's all right here in the cookie dough. Okay, very easy. So you just need to follow everything. Okay, and next it says to place 30 grams of shallots. So I have peeled shallots in here. And as you can see here, there's a built-in weighing scale. So I just need to tare to 0 rise. And then next, pour in the shallots, and then tap next. The next ingredient is ginger. Okay, so I have some ginger here, pour it in. Okay, so you can actually adjust the recipe as well. So for example, if you have children at home, you do not want it to be too spicy, then you can reduce the ginger. Okay, and then next it says fresh turmeric. So today I'm not going to use fresh turmeric. I'm going to use turmeric powder. Okay, so you can actually modify the recipe, okay, if you like. All right, and then next is insert the lid. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, and tap next. So the benefit of using Thermomix cookie dough is that all the recipes have been preset for you. So the time, the temperature is already preset, and all you need to do is one step, okay? So right now it's going to blend the ingredients for me, okay? So it's 5 seconds, right? And then speed 5. Okay, so before that, okay, so I think I missed out the onions. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the onions now. Okay, so 5 seconds, speed 5. Okay, next. So right here on the screen, it says to scrape down. So it will tell you to do exactly what is required, and you just need to follow the steps. So can you imagine if you've never cooked this recipe before, you just need to follow step by step. Okay, just let me show you. So it has actually blended the raw ingredients for me, as chopped for me. So you can even adjust if you want it finer, you want it coarse, is by the speed control. Okay, so the higher the speed, the finer it turns out. Okay, so it depends on you as well. So speed 5 is actually halfway, so it's not too fine. But if you think you want it finer, you can adjust the speed control. Then next, to add in the lemongrass and put in the oil. Okay, so how much oil do you normally use when you cook? So most of the time we just pour in the oil up to our liking. Okay, but sometimes we actually consume too much oil. Okay, so right here it says 30 grams of oil. Okay, so it's actually very little oil compared to traditional way of cooking. Okay, and then next is insert measuring cup and lid. All right, so now it has preset for 6 minutes at 120 degrees. So general cooking, we use 120 degrees. And next, all I need to do is turn the speed selector to speed 0.5, okay? And here I have here a green color rotation sign. This means reverse. Reverse, it means that it's using the blunt side of the blade. So one side of the blade is sharp, it will chop, okay? Like what I did just now, it chopped and it blended. And when I have enabled the reverse mode, it means that it's using the blunt side of the blade, which will help me to stir, okay? All right, so now it's speed 0.5. Okay. So while it's sauteing, okay, can you type in the chat, what type of oil do you use when you cook? Okay, let me know. Okay, so perhaps you're using olive oil, you might be using vegetable oil, palm oil, coconut oil. There's so many types of oils in the market. So what type of oil do you use? Okay, can you type in the chat what type of oil do you use? Okay, so some of you perhaps you might use olive oil. Okay, so why do you use olive oil? Because we know olive oil is one of the healthiest oils to cook. And did you know that when you cook olive oil over high heat, it becomes toxic and is carcinogenic? Okay, so for me, I've been using Thermomix for more than 8 years now, and I cook with olive oil daily. Because why? It is at low temperature. Okay, so the maximum temperature for low temperature cooking is 120. Okay, which is a safe temperature for you to use healthy cooking oils like olive oil. Okay, because we know olive oil can lower cholesterol, it's good for the heart. Okay, a lot of health benefits, the omegas and all. Okay, so with low temperature cooking, we rest assured that our food is also not destroyed. Okay, very important is the nutrients. All right, so especially when we buy vegetables. Okay, so when you go to the supermarket to buy your vegetables, you always buy the greenest and the freshest vegetables, right? But the process of cooking is very important from raw to finish. Okay, so most of the time, if you cook like broccoli and carrots, you might blanch the vegetables first, and then after that you will discard the water, and then you will stir fry again, right? So when you blanch the first round, when you blanch, what happens is the water, all the nutrients is actually in the water, but then you have already thrown it away. And then the next step is you put it in a wok and then you toss it, okay? So at the end of the day, sometimes when you look at the vegetables, it turns out to be a bit yellowish and overcooked. Okay, but with Thermomix, because of the precise temperature control, your vegetables will turn out fresh and green, and it will not be overcooked because we are cooking at a controlled temperature, unlike traditional way. Okay, so right now as I'm sauteing, I can smell the beautiful aroma, and what I really like is there's no oil splatters at all, and I'm actually cooking in my at my dry kitchen. I have my air condition turned on, and I'm cooking a white kitchen, and my countertop, there's really no grease at all. Okay, and this is what I really like about. And as you can see here, I'm hands-free. Okay, I do not need to be stirring and sweating, and you can still look good. And after you cook, you look good. You can just sit together with your family and enjoy your meals. Okay, unlike traditional way, sometimes you would go take a shower first after cooking, and then only you will have your meal. Okay, so this is really what I love about cooking with Thermomix. No messiness, and as you can see, there's no kitchen hood as well, okay? So because there's no fumes, okay? And this, what you see here is actually very light steam, okay? So there's no heavy fumes, oil fumes, and you yourself, you're actually not inhaling gas fumes as well, which is bad for our lungs, okay? And other than low temperature cooking, we also have high temperature cooking, okay? So what is high temperature cooking? So high temperature cooking, you can do things like, if you like, you know, our nasi lemak, you can do toasted peanuts, you can do crispy ikan bilis, you can do things like crispy shallots and also garlic, okay? So these are things that we have to lay over the stove, stirring, you know, to stand there. And then what happens is when you fry ikan bilis, for example, or you fry garlic, you know, the whole kitchen stove is all oily, okay? So I really like to use the high temperature for this. And other than that, you can also use it for browning your meat. If you like, you know, those salted egg prawns and all, which you can find in the restaurants, you can actually achieve that right here with the high temperature recipes. Okay, and on top of that, if you like caramel popcorn, like the Garrett popcorn, and I know many of you are catching up with the Squid Game, right? So you can actually make your own Garrett popcorn at home because you can caramelize a lot of things, okay? You can also do like caramelized onions, and you can also make lollipops, you know, for those of you who have children, because commercial like sweets and lollipops and all have a lot of added preservatives and artificial flavoring and coloring, okay? So you can actually make lollipops together with your kids, okay? And some of children are, you know, still at home, homeschooling. So you can actually have some cook and bond session with your children, okay? So a lot of things you can do with our high temperature function as well. Okay, so while it's sorting now, wow, my whole, you know, dry kitchen smells really good and I don't need to be in a mess. And as you can see, turmeric, one thing about turmeric, you know, you always get yellow stains, right? So you wouldn't want yellow stains on your countertop. And also I'm wearing a white t-shirt. I will not get any sauce splatters all over me. Okay, so now it's done. Wow, so nice. Okay, right, so now it's done. Okay, straight down a bit. Wow, really nice aroma, very aromatic. And then next, it says here to add in the marinated chicken. So adding in the marinated chicken, very easy. Okay, and the next step is to add in, okay, the onions, which I've already sauteed because I want the aroma. Okay, and next is to cook for 14 minutes at 120 degrees and then reverse again. Why? Because I have chicken inside and I do not want the chicken to be chopped. Okay, so it has already preset the reverse mode for me. And next is just to do one step, is to turn the speed selector to the spoon. The spoon is to slow stir. Okay, so now for 14 minutes, it is going to be slow stirring for me. Okay, so I can just, you know, while waiting for this, I can actually go prepare other ingredients if I need to cook the next dish, or I can even set up my table, you know, to prepare for my meal. Okay, or, you know, for some of you, you can catch up on your Netflix, okay, while your Thermomix is cooking for you. Okay, so while it's cooking now, I'm going to pass to Ezrin to be showing you a lovely recipe. Okay, see you shortly.
Hi everyone, good morning, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ezrin. Okay, so before I start my recipe, I just want to explain a little bit about all the textures that you can get when you use your Thermomix. Okay, so if you want to make your perfect soup, if you haven't tried, or when you get your Thermomix, you have to try to make soup with your Thermomix. Okay, so you just have to put your ingredients, it will cook, and then after that you blend it. Okay, and you get really, really nice texture. And you can make your own kaya as well, and your fruit jams, and even your yam paste dessert, and also homemade yogurt. Okay, so I'm doing a 2-in-1 recipe today. Okay, so I've saved it in my weekly meals, what I want to cook for the week. So the good thing about Cookie Do is you can plan your whole month or your whole 2 months if you have, if you're busy working and you want to plan your meals and you want to do shopping lists from all your recipes, so you have that option. Okay, so I go to my week. So I already saved this under to cook today. So it's called steamed cod rice with and spinach in lemon sauce. Okay, so just press start cooking. Okay, so this is in ounce. Okay, so it says here to add in 35 ounces of water. So I've done this part. Okay, so there's already water in here. So next is 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so just add salt into the water. So just press next and then insert simmering basket. Okay, so actually what it's telling you to do now is to weigh the rice. Okay, but I already weigh and wash my rice. Okay, so just put the simmering basket. And then it says place 9 ounces of basmati rice. So what you do is just take your beras and just weigh in here. Okay, so just follow the step, it will weigh for you. And then it says to remove simmering basket and go and wash. So I've done this part. Okay, so I've already washed my basmati rice. And then put it back in. Okay, and then now you set the varoma on top. Okay, so you have to cover the lid first. Okay, and then this is my varoma. And it's saying now to weigh the spinach. Okay, so I've weighed the spinach already, so I will show you. It is just to save time. Okay, but if I'm at home, I'm not doing this, I will follow exactly. Okay, so I already put my spinach in here. So what you do is when you want to steam anything inside your varoma, you must make sure you don't cover at least 20% of the hole. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a hole in the middle. Okay, so the steam can come through and cook the fish on top. Okay, so just susun your spinach like that. Okay, and then it's asking to insert the varoma tray. Okay, so this is called the varoma tray, the next layer. And then it wants you to weigh the fish. Okay, so what you do is you put the tray and then you weigh the fish. Okay, so it asks for 21 ounces of cod. I have around 16 ounces. So it says about 4 pieces, but I have 2 huge pieces here. Okay, so depending on how many people are eating, if you only have 2 of you, you just want to put 1, it's also fine. Okay, because there's like 4 of us eating today, that's why I'm putting 2 huge ones here. Okay, and then season cod with salt, which I already did, and then close the varoma lid. Okay, and then now it already set the time for me, which is 20 minutes. It's on varoma, which is to steam, and then all you have to do is turn the speed selector to speed 2. Okay, so they already highlighted as well there. Okay, just follow. Okay, so now it's cooking my rice, and at the same time it's steaming my fish for me. Okay, so this is 2-in-1. This is what I usually do on a, not daily lah, but most of the time, because it's so easy. Okay, just put water, rice, and then have your veggie at the bottom. If you want to replace with broccoli or carrots or potatoes, okay, so just put, and then I always have my salmon or my cod on top. Okay, so 20 minutes, I can just leave it, and then I can go and do whatever that I need to do. Once it's done, it will make a sound and you come and attend to it. Okay, so it's very convenient. If you want to do our chicken rice, okay, our famous chicken rice Thermomix is also around 40 minutes. Okay, where you cook the soup and then your rice, and then you have your chicken here, and on top is steamed eggs. Okay, so if you don't like the steamed eggs, you can replace with kailan or bak choy or any other veggie that you like. Okay, so that is all our 4-in-1 cooking. So you can save plenty of time, and you only need to wash, this bowl and the varoma set. Okay, you don't have to wash so many appliances. Okay, so we have a few modes, that is very interesting. One of it is called kettle mode. So if you go up to the home button, so if you scroll to the side, you see that we have a few modes here. So the good thing about Thermomix is you pay one price, but you know, as and when we have new functions, all you have to do is just update the software and you get new functions for your Thermomix. Okay, so when you have more, it's going to keep on adding here. Okay, so one of it is called kettle mode. It's different from your normal kettle because when you on your normal kettle, it goes straight to 100 degrees. Okay, so for this kettle, you can actually set to the temperature that you want. So if you're making baby formula milk, just set to 37 degrees. And then when it's done, it'll stop and then you can make your milk. Okay, and tea and coffee is actually best at 75 degrees and 95 degrees. Okay, not too hot because when you have it at a very hot temperature like 100 degrees, it will burn the flavor. Okay, so you don't get to taste the real flavor of your tea and coffee. Okay, so that's why when you go to cafes, when they serve you tea or coffee, you can actually straight away sip it. Okay, because they know what is the exact or the right temperature to serve tea and coffee. So now you can do that with your Thermomix. Okay, and then we also have slow cook mode up to 8 hours on reverse. Okay, so imagine someone is stirring for you for 8 hours. Okay, it's not going to stir like non-stop. It will stir and then stop, stir. But you know, you can imagine, you know, someone is stirring. It will be really flavorful, very delicious. Okay, you can make your soup tulang, your braised lamb shank. Okay, you want to make your red bean soup. Okay, so usually soup tulang, you can make 3 hours or 4 hours, even 8 hours. Okay, so depending on how long you want to cook your dish. Okay, and then we also have the fermentation mode where you can make yogurt or your own cheese. Okay, you start at night, you need your starter, which is milk and yogurt, and then you get another batch of yogurt in the morning. Okay, because especially if you like Greek yogurt, it's not cheap. Okay, if you buy the big tub. So now you can make your own yogurt at home. Okay, and my favorite one is called the sous vide function. Okay, so this is where you get restaurant quality food at home. All right, so all you need is a BPA-free plastic bag. You can put your meat inside with your herbs and season it, and then you put it in your bowl, and then it will cook at long hours and low temperature. Okay, so to retain the nutrients and the flavor, and it's very tender. The meat becomes really tender. Okay, so what restaurants do, they actually have sous vide machine at the back, and then let's say you order your steak medium. Okay, so they will take out the bag from the sous vide machine and then they will sear it to the doneness that you want, and then they will serve it for you. So that's how you get really nice, tender, delicious steak at restaurants. Okay, so now you can have your own restaurant quality food at home. Okay, so before I pass to Zarina, okay, so now it's cooking for me for 20 minutes. Okay, so after this, you can actually press these 3 buttons here and you can check out what is the recipe detail. And you can scroll down and see what's next. So you can prepare the next ingredients. Okay, so it says here, place whipping cream. So I have my whipping cream. Okay, and then I have my lemon juice. And then it says cornstarch and white pepper and salt. Okay, so I have all the mixture here. So this is to make the lemon sauce. Okay, very easy. So later, once this is done, remove the rice and put the fish and veggie aside. And then rinse the bowl a little bit, and then put all this thing in, and then it's gonna cook for 5 minutes. Okay, just prepare the lemon sauce for 5 minutes, and then it's done. Okay, so it's very simple, right? So if you like steamed fish, this kind of meal, just like me, I love my rice and fish. Okay, you should try this recipe. Okay, so now I'm going to pass to Zarina to show you how to make Ais Kacang, and she's going to explain to you the current gift for this current promo. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Hi, good morning. My name is Zarina, and today I'll be sharing with you how to make Ais Kacang using the Thermomix. Okay, so the recipe that I'm using for this to make the shaved ice is from Cookie Dough. All right, so you just have to search shaved ice with palm sugar syrup. Okay, so let's start. So first we are going to make the palm sugar syrup. So we need 100 grams. So everything is guided, and the step-by-step instructions are given to you, okay, through the screen. So all you have to do is just follow. So click carrot to zero rise. So I'm going to add in my palm sugar, and then just click next. Okay, add 50 grams of water. So I have my water here. So just add 50 grams. And next again, okay, insert mixing bowl, measuring cup into mixing bowl lid. So this is the MC cup. So you just place it like that and just close the mixing bowl lid and click next again. Okay, so with the cookie dough recipes, you don't have to worry about the time and temperature. This time and temperature, they've set it for you. So all you have to do is turn speed selector to speed 1. So just turn to speed 1. Okay, so now it is actually cooking your brown sugar syrup. All right, so we have about 7 minutes. I'm just gonna share a little bit. So this Ais Kacang, you can make a lot of other beverages, okay? On a hot sunny day, it's perfect to take it on a hot sunny day. Besides Ais Kacang, you can also make your cendol, okay? Cendol, ice kepal, or any ice blended, okay? It's perfect for even making during birthday parties, okay? Every year, my mom would have an Ais Kacang station, okay? At our open house. So now the Thermomix, we can easily shove ice, okay, make our Ais Kacang effortlessly. Within 15 seconds, you will have your shoved ice, and all you have to do is just add the toppings. We have sweet corn, and then the rose syrup over here, and I'm using some cendol, cincau, and of course we need evaporated milk. You can also add peanuts or kidney beans, up to you, to your liking. Okay, so just want to share a little bit on the benefits of cooking with Thermomix. Okay, it's quick and easy, all right? So like as we mentioned, you can do a multi-layer cooking, okay, a 4-in-1 or 2-in-1 cooking. So it saves a lot of time. You can make nasi ayam. You can even make mee curry. That day my husband did a 3-in-1 cooking. So he actually did mee curry. What he did was he cooked the gravy in the mixing bowl itself. And then in the baroma dish, he steamed the sawi and the eggs. And the top tray of the baroma is where he steamed the meat, the noodles, all right? So saving you a lot of time. And how convenient. So it's also easy because with the cookie dough, you have step-by-step instructions given to you. So all you have to do is just follow through, okay? Just click next, and there you have it. Okay, secondly, everyone can cook. Okay, even your children, as long as they can read, they have started reading, they can also just help you in the kitchen, all right? So just read the instructions and they can prepare a meal for the family as well. Okay, so another thing is healthy. Okay, I really like this because as Olivia mentioned, okay, earlier, with the Thermomix, you can enjoy the best of both worlds. Okay, so you can control the temperature. You can do a low temperature cooking and a high temperature cooking. So obviously when you cook your vegetables, you don't want to throw all the nutrients and the vitamins from your vegetables, okay? So that's why when you can control the temperature now, you can actually preserve all the nutrients and vitamins in your vegetables, okay? So giving you a healthier meal altogether. Okay, I also love about this other function, which is the auto cooking. As you can see, totally hands-free. Okay, I don't have to physically be there to keep stirring, to watch the fire so that my palm sugar is burnt or hanging, you know. I can always go attend to my toddler or, you know, do other house chores in between. So it's really amazing, and it's a really smart kitchen machine whereby if you leave it for a little longer, it will just stay there and it will automatically be switched off. So you don't have to worry about your house being burnt down or, you know, fire, burning your ingredients inside. Okay, and the next benefit is that it saves a lot of space. Okay, so it is the all-in-one super kitchen machine that does wonders. Okay, so it is actually your steamer, your blender, it is even your rice cooker, your cake mixer, your you can make your yogurt, your cheese, and it is also your Ais Kacang machine. It can do almost anything. Your doodles, cakes, cookies, almond milk, anything. Okay, anything you wish for. Okay, and we also have a lot of recipe communities where they share a lot of recipes, so you can have a lot of ideas on what to cook, and you will not repeat on the same menu. Okay, so 74,000 recipes, as Olivia mentioned, for you to explore. Okay, it's really, really amazing. and goodbye to cooking fumes. All right, so we don't want that. Okay, what comes out here is actually vapor, so it's not cooking fumes. It's just vapor, and it doesn't leave any odor, like you don't have that smell. I can even cook from my dining table or outdoor. It's totally portable as well. It's the smallest kitchen machine. It's wonderful. You can even take it during your staycation or vacation. Okay, as long as you have a plug point, you can plug it in and you can start cooking. All right, so the next one, okay, I'm just going to share a little bit to highlight again on the price. Okay, own your Thermomix today, so you can contact your advisors. So the price is actually 7,188. However, we are giving out a special discount voucher worth 200 ringgit. So you only pay 6,988. Okay, for customers who make a full payment via online transfer, you can actually get a carry bag. Okay, this is the promotion, a carry bag worth 380 ringgit. And for those who are paying via debit card or credit card installment, you will get the easy meal, via debit card or credit card. You get full payment via debit card or credit card, you'll get the easy meal cookbook. All right. So we also have the financing plan, okay, from as low as 291 ringgit per month. That works out to be around 9 ringgit per day only. Okay, seriously, guys, even our Starbucks costs much more. Okay, and now we even have Starbucks like recipes. Okay, like your Java chips, and all. You can just do it using your Thermomix. Okay, so contact your advisors. Okay, so this is the complete package. Okay, you will receive your machine itself. All right, and the simmering basket. The simmering basket, I think Lindsay covered this. You use this to cook your rice or potatoes. And then the splash guard, the spatula, butterfly whisk, and your MC cup. All right, so this is also as well as the basic cookbook. All right, so this is the complete package, and with this comes VIP cooking classes. So every Saturday and Sunday we have cooking classes, okay, via Zoom. So you may join, all right, and invite your friends. Okay, and we do a free delivery on your machine. Okay, we also have online recipe community, so you can check. We have several. We also have a customer support group where we share tips, tricks, and also recipes. So don't worry, you will be well taken care of. And a free unboxing service. So your advisor may go over, if you're comfortable during these times, they can go over and do unboxing for you. Okay, and help you set up your machine. Also, we have personal advisor support. Okay, so you can always refer to your advisors. Okay, if you're not comfortable to do unboxing face-to-face, one-to-one at your home, you can always attend our Zoom unboxing session. And as for the warranty, it's 2 years. Okay, 2 years warranty for home users, but for commercial users, it's only 1 year. Okay, so our palm sugar syrup is done. So what it says here is to transfer to a bowl. Okay, so I'm just going to transfer it because we're going to use it later. Okay, so just going to put this aside. All right, I'm just going to continue. I have another bowl here, so we're going to shove the ice later. All right, so I'm just going to continue. Okay, so if you feel like you want to change lives every day, learn new cooking skills, get connected with new people and new like-minded friends, have new like-minded friends. So you can also consider to join our team, our branch as a Thermomix advisor. Okay, so yeah, and to keep inspiring other people. So who would you recommend the Thermomix to? Okay, so if you have friends who are chefs, okay, you can always recommend this to them. All right, so a lot of international chefs, okay, master chefs, they use this Thermomix to create the perfect sauces. Even bakers, they use this Thermomix now to cook and bake. All right, so for busy professionals whom like to buy out, do takeaways, they can save a lot of money on ordering, Grab food, Food Panda, how high and costly it can be. So why not help them, introduce them to the Thermomix, the beauty of Thermomix, and they too can benefit from it. People who are health conscious, okay, so now that you can cook your vegetables perfectly, we also have keto diet recipes, low carb recipes, okay. In Cookie Do, you can actually personalize your own recipe collection. You can search for the collection, yeah, for low carbs or keto. So you can cater to your diet, all right? So it's really, really perfect for those who are very health conscious, you know, who have a condition, who are actually allergic to, you know, certain kind of food. So you can, this is perfect. Cooking enthusiast, okay, for someone who's who or your friends who can't cook, okay. So for friends, for your friends who can't cook, you can actually introduce this to them as well, because they have 74,000 recipes. Okay, all the recipes are tried and tested. Inshallah, it will be it's actually fail proof. Like if you really follow the ingredients, this measurement, it can be fail proof. So all you have to do is just follow the instructions, and you know it'll be done in no time. Okay, and families with children, how many of you have children who like to help you in the kitchen? But you know, us moms, you know, we are always scared and worried whenever we cook over the stove, okay, on the stove, because of the oil splattering, you know, especially when you fry your chicken or your fish and they want to come and they want to help. Okay, but now I even let my 2-year-old baby participate in baking or cooking or making my videos, because it's totally safe. All right, so this blade will not run if you don't put on the lid. So even if they accidentally spin or turn the dial, it will not start. Okay, so it's totally safe and friends with medical dietary or needs. Okay, so if you want to eat outside, sometimes you can't really, you know, request for this and that. And even if you do, you don't know if they're going to cook according to your request. Okay, so but now with this, okay, even elderly can cook effortlessly while sitting down. Okay, and they don't even have to stand for long hours. So it's really, really convenient, and it's really a perfect gift for your parents as well if you want to give them a gift. Okay, so before I start to do my Ais Kacang, I just want to share on the hoster's gift. So when you buy this period and you host, what does it mean by host and purchase? When you purchase, purchase and host. So when you purchase a machine, all you have to do is just invite 3 friends to our weekly Zoom cooking demos, okay? Or you know, arrange or organize and invite friends to your home, and your advisors can go over to your house and do the demo. The advisors actually does the demos, okay? Not you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just welcome the advisor and invite your friends, and the advisor will do it. So you will receive actually 5 gifts, okay? So the first one is this trivet. Okay, this is all perfectly fitted for the varoma. Okay, so the use of this trivet is actually for you to get proper circulation of the steam. Because you know, sometimes when you close the holes, the steam cannot circulate properly. So, but with this trivet, all right, so you can have proper circulation. All right, so it's a perfect gift. Besides that, you will also get this rectangular silicone muffin mold. Okay, designed perfectly for the varoma. So this is all the varoma series, yeah, perfect fit varoma series. Okay, so you just put it inside. Okay, you know, sometimes when you use your muffin molds, it cannot fit. So now you have that perfectly fitted. I mean, it's a perfect fit for your varoma. So besides the rectangular, you will also get a round shaped one. Okay, and you will also receive this steaming tray. Also a great gift. Okay, you can do your Thai steamed fish, you know, and you can steam a lot of other fish recipes or whatever your vegetables or anything, and it fits perfectly in here as well. And last but not least, okay, is the varoma baking paper. Okay, fits perfectly in your varoma tray as well. Okay, and these sheets are designed to catch cooking juices when you steam fish. Okay, and you can also use it to make cheesecakes, omelette, and all other recipes. Okay, so this is really, really useful, and it's reusable. All right, you can reuse it. Okay, so that's about it. I will continue. Okay, the recipe. So now we need 500 grams of ice cubes. Okay, so I'm going to put 500 grams of ice cubes. we have 500 grams of ice cube. Okay, and then you just click next, insert empty cup onto the lid, and next again. So it's going to blend for 15 seconds, speed 10. Okay, so just move it to 10. Okay, so now I'm just going to push everything inside again, and we are going to do it one more time. So if it's not moving, you can just put this through the hole and push it, yeah? So I'm going to do it for another 10 seconds. Okay, there you have it. Your shaved ice is ready. Okay, so what I'm going to do after this, I am going to actually make it into a ball. And put like this bowl, and you can, I'm just going to add all the holes, and I will come back with my final Ais Kacang dish. Thank you.
Wow, looks good. Okay, I've transferred from my dining area back to my kitchen. Okay, so yes, this is you see, so this is my brewed tea. So I will leave it in a jug so I can keep it the whole day. I also can keep it in the fridge if you want to have it chilled. Okay, so don't forget to get your Thermomix today. We have amazing host gifts. 7 gifts if you buy with if you pay with full payment, you get a Thermomix Traveling Bag, because now everybody is starting to travel, staycation, you know, it's so good to bring your Thermomix around, and you know, you cook in your Airbnb or your, you know, when you book a villa or something, you know, you can always cook it there, because it's sometimes the food in the, you know, in the home staycation is not really nice. So yes, get your Thermomix today, contact your advisor who invited you here, and see what payment plan suits you, and start your Thermomix journey with us. See you for the next cooking show. Back to you, Olivia.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, this is my turmeric chicken. Really lovely. With this dish, I can eat a lot of rice. And as you know, Thermomix rice is low GI. So, we can have more than normal. Okay, so I hope you will try this recipe. It's from Cookie Do, our recipe platform. And yes, get your Thermomix. It's 9 ringgit per day. It's equivalent to a Grab delivery fee. So get your Thermomix today and start cooking and have a healthier lifestyle and enjoy lots of family dishes and also cook and bonding with your kids. Okay, so let's pass on to Ezrin, who will be showing us her dish.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm back. Okay, the sauce is still cooking, just about 30 seconds to go. So look at the rice, okay, the rice. This is our low GI rice, okay? Very nice, you see? Okay, it's like one ketul, okay? And the thing is, the good thing about cooking in the Simmering Basket is There's no kerak, okay? It's easy for you to clean later. You will not waste any rice in here, okay? It's very easy to remove, and it's, most importantly, it's very healthy. Okay, all the starch was actually at the bottom just now. Okay, so the lemon sauce is ready. It smells really nice. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pour on the, okay, you want to see the sauce? Okay, very nice. Okay, so just pour some on your pot. Yeah, I've tried making this before. It's really, really lovely. You have to try it because it's so easy. Okay, so just put it all over. Okay, and that's my rice, and I'm gonna just put the rest of the sauce here. Okay, so happy trying. Don't forget to order your Thermomix today. Okay, please contact your advisors. They will be in touch with you right after the show. Okay, so now we pass on to Zarina to see her final Ais Kacang. Thank you. See you guys again.
Okay, my Ais Kacang is melting. But there you have it. Okay, within seconds, you can have your ice shoved, and yeah, just add the toppings, you know, like the sweet corn, chendol, cincau, anything. Some people even put ice cream on top and some wafers. So it's totally up to you guys. And you can also put peanuts. So yeah, contact your advisors today. Thank you very much for joining us.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
See you again.
Bye.